Alright, so yeah, good morning and welcome back. It's a bit of a cold and misty kind of morning today and a bit of a muddy course as well. But today I thought I wanted to give a bit of an update on the Asics Novablast 5, which I've been really enjoying, I have to say. I've actually been a bit surprised with this one, as I didn't really expect to like this as much as I do. This is, yeah, quite a wide base and it does feel like a big shoe on foot, but it doesn't have this extreme kind of boat-like feel like you get in the Glycerin Max, for instance. This still has a bit of nimbleness to it and just a bit more kind of feeling of agility and actually being able to pick up your feet and getting this fast turnover. Yeah, I mean, just with the weight alone, I think Asics did a great job with this one. I mean, this is, what, 220 something grams in my size, which is not ultra light, but certainly on the lighter end of the spectrum, just in terms of daily trainers. I mean, you always have to consider that this is, I think, over 40 millimeters of heel stack, so having a shoe this light is quite an accomplishment, actually. Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to sound like a snobby or anything, but I mean, I'm 55 kilos on a good day. I just feel like I can't be hauling around these very big and heavy and squishy shoes, and I just, even on my easy days, want something underfoot that just has a bit more life to it. Yeah, also want to point out that this is an exceptionally stable shoe underfoot, and I think this is always a bit of a concern with these very soft high stack shoes, that you kind of end up squishing into it and sort of wobbling around a bit, and I'm not getting this sensation with this shoe.
Die Fahrt endet an der nächsten Haltestelle.
I just want to reiterate that this is just such an incredibly comfortable shoe on foot. I find this to be, not overly wide or narrow, pretty much true to size. Just look at the tongue. It's actually not that thick and padded as you'd expect from these kind of max cushion shoes, and it's a very nice and soft material, and the whole thing is just super pleasant on foot and feels like a shoe that will be very comfortable for a long duration of time as well. Yeah, just like this shoe because it's bouncy and very lively underfoot and kind of trampoline-like. Like, you get a lot of spring with this one, but don't mistake bounce for proportion in this case. This is, for me, just not a fast shoe. Yeah, I mean, when I did my moderate run in this, I just felt like, I am getting a lot of kind of up and down bounce from this midsole, but not really a lot of proportion. And these things are very individual, of course, and what works for one person may not work that well for others, but for me, I just would never pick this shoe for anything faster than an easy run. I think what Asics accomplished here is a shoe that, has the cushion and it has the protection, and I think it's pretty much more than you'd ever need. But also they put a foam into this and just gave it this geometry with this kind of platform thing here in the forefoot that you just end up with a shoe that is very bouncy and feels very lively underfoot, and it's just, a ride that is fun and does not kind of feel like it restricts you to something.
Alle Fahrgäste auszusteigen.
Just want to very quickly mention wear and tear on this one, and I don't really have much of anything to show here. If we look at the pattern here, it's basically, apart from some kind of discoloration on the foam, pretty much untouched and looks pretty much exactly the same as when I got this shoe. And actually that's not that surprising to me, as I had the Novablast 1. I took that shoe to over 800 kilometers and it was still going strong. So, and just Asics in general, I mean, it's never been like my favorite brand, but they are known to be very durable, and this looks to be no exception really. Yeah, you know, on some days I kind of feel like I just absolutely love this shoe. Like, I just love the bounce. I think the protection is second to none. But yeah, you know, this is just a shoe that you don't forget about when you have this on foot. This is very noticeable, and it just doesn't have this kind of sensation of some daily trainers that kind of move into the background. Like I said, on some days you just want to spice things up a bit and have a bit more fun with this. But on other days, you know, just want to go out and get the job done and not really worry about it. And you know, that's a very personal preference, and it does vary from day to day. Just beware that when you're getting the Novablast, that you are buying a big shoe, and one that does kind of feel like a big shoe on foot. So I don't quite know when this video is going to make it out, but if it's in 2025, then I do want to wish you a happy new year. And yeah, as always, I hope you found this video entertaining, and stay tuned for more. And yeah, like and subscribe, and see you soon.